The Bishop of Abuja, the Right Reverend Stephen Ayodeji Fagbemi, has reiterated the reason why marriage was instituted and ordained by God. He made this known while speaking with our news crew at the just concluded 2018 Divine Commonwealth Conference as part of the subject matters of the seminars treated at the conference.
Now, marriage is something that God, an institution that God himself has ordained at his own discretion. Nobody asked him, but he actually, the Bible says in Genesis chapter 2, 28, verse 13, that God saw that it was not good for the man to be alone. So marriage is something that God had ordained so that there will be fellowship, there will be companionship, there will be mutual relationship, and there will be peace for the human beings. And it's important for us because as a church now, marriage is an institution that has to be protected, especially in the age of pluralism, when all kinds of ideas, all kinds of teachings are coming all over from all parts of the world.
He further highlighted some major causes of marital problems and how they could be avoided.
Lack of understanding between those who are involved, the two people. When you allow interference from the external person, the third person, sometimes it could be the parents, in-laws, causing trouble there. And many times we find that problems also arise as a result of finances and the lack of ability for the two people either to be open enough or to manage their finances very well. Or maybe somebody is not actually listening. Perhaps there is a breakdown of communication. So there are quite a lot of things, social, cultural, economic, spiritual as well. Because if two people go into marriage and they don't share the same understanding of Christ, for instance, so there could be religious differences, and if they just go into it and they're not on the same frequency, as it were, spiritually, then you find that their life will be quite different. And that could be a real problem for them. So it's important for us to identify all these issues and to be able to look at how to resolve them. Because marriage is an institution that must be protected, must be preserved, because it is between a man and woman in God's own way. And that has to be protected, but it helps when the two of them are able to live together and enjoy each other. And that is why God has created marriage. Unfortunately, today we find that some people endure marriage instead of enjoying it.
Bishop Fagbemi also advised married people to live in harmony, pray together, listen to each other so that marriage could be a place of joy for them and for their generation to come.
It's important for us that the two people involved in marriage learn to be there together with God at the heart of matters for them. God to guide them. Praying together, living together, and somebody said the two must sleep on the same bed. It's important so they do not allow any anger, to degenerate into a big crisis for them. Let them listen to each other, let them pray together, let them forgive each other, and also be willing to move forward. So marriage can be a place of joy for them, where God's glory will be made manifest, and where children, godly children, can be raised to the honor of God.